And the home team, Eagan, I don't know what their mascot is. The Eagled Wildcats versus the Eden Prairie Eagles. I'd like to say thank you to my one viewer so far. Welcome to the St. Thomas Arena, home of the St. Thomas Academy Cadets. Good, how you guys? Not bad. Ooh, Sutliff back in the lineup tonight. His first game in a few weeks at least. Team doctors cleared him on that upper body injury. We are missing Dane Bourne tonight. He's out after a gymnastics injury. Without Dane Bourne, it'll be interesting to see who's back on defense, filling in for him. Tonight's matchup is a preview of the first game in the River Falls tournament, which is just 2 weeks away. These two teams will meet again that Friday night. Finally gave all the pucks back to Eagan. All right, let's play some hockey on this balmy Saturday night. Temps got all the way up to 20 degrees. Eagan Prairie coming off of a convincing victory in their last game. Clark centering Just and Johnson get the start tonight. Clark wins the draw ahead. Just provides the forecheck. He's ridden into the boards. Shirley rings it behind the net. Held in by Agrawal, making an appearance on the point again. Eagan rings it around behind the net. Throws it out right through the defense. Waves off the icing. Shirley gets to it first. McMurray with the first shot. Gloved and held on to for a whistle. All right, this second line is going to be Shirley, Bradle, and is Victor back on the point? Or back on wing? No, he's playing defense. Bourne is the defense or left winger out there, with Victor and Gundy playing defense. Eagan gets it back to the point. Knuckle puck in on McMurray. Blockers it into the corner. Gunmanson wheels through his own zone. Fights through a stick check. Shirley's there to pick up the garbage. Throws it just wide. Gunmanson can't quite hold the zone, but Victor gathers it up at the red line. Throws it right back in deep. Goalie leaves it behind for his defenseman. They reverse direction. Geometry's a little off, comes right to Victor. He backhands it back in. Possible 2-on-1. Oh, here comes Eagan Prairie. Perfect pass over to Sutliff on the side of the net. He's got Shirley with him. They crisscross. That shot blocked. Eagan crosses the line. Ryder goes into the boards with his man. Brings it up to Brandt. Tries to get to Shirley. He does. McMurray was going to the bench on a face-off, on a delayed penalty against Eagan Prairie. Ryder picks up his first penalty of the game. Eagan Prairie goes down a man early. Eagan Prairie can't figure out they're down a man. Now they got it straight. Face-off gathered up by Eagan Prairie. Agrawal can't clear the zone. Defenseman drawn way out high on the point. Quick one-timer. Oh, the garbage. Had the open net, threw it wide. Defense giving up position. Come on, stay down, stay between the man and the net. Eagan comes back into the zone. Shirley with it. He's pestered. Tries to kick it up to himself. Can't quite get it. Number 5 walks in. McMurray gathers it momentarily, but can't control it. They give it to Clark. He's got wheels. 2-on-1. Big hit. 52 seconds left in the Eden Prairie penalty. Shirley tries to go right to the net with the face-off. Shirley battling for it in the corner. Eagan comes away with it momentarily, but Bradle helps hold it in. Eagan tries the other side. Gathered up by Bradle, or Shirley, sorry. He fans on his pass, but it comes back to Victor. Victor gets it to Shirley. Shirley's pass broken up. Eagan crosses the red line, crosses the blue line. Leaves it for his man. Chipped by, gathered up by Shirley momentarily. Bradle has it now. They can't get across the zone. They do finally get it in, but nope, they say it's onside. Nice pass through the center for Eagan. Shirley picks his pocket from behind. He's got Bourne with him. Bourne right off the bench. His long shot blocked by the defenseman. Throw it right to Brandt. His sharp angle shot goes off the side of the net. Nice play by Agrawal to break that up at the blue line. Overskated by Eagan. Cleared out. Who's going to win the race? Come on, you got to want it, boys. Thrown in. McMurray leaves it for Agrawal at the side of the net. Cleared all the way out. They're going to wave off icing. That's not going to make it. Sutliff with some hustle. Comes free to Ryder, who's back out of the penalty box. Defenseman blows a tire. Quick shot, blocked by McMurray. He loses sight of it, but it's cleared away. Ryder with it. Gets it up to Brandt, who leaves it for Sutliff. Tips it to himself. Victor turns at the red line, throws it in. Kicked aside by the goalie. Oh, Clark almost had it going the other way. Got to make a better pass than that. Murray gloves it over the net. Johnson gets to it on the far boards. He's got Clark with him. His pass to Just gets in the skates of Clark. Eagan trips over the puck. Held in by Johnson momentarily. Agrawal kicks it up to Johnson. We got penalties coming up on Eagan, I think, here. Too many men. I don't. He went like this. I thought this guy went like that, like like bench minor, but we're calling an interference, I guess, on Eagan. They're out shooting Eden Prairie 6-2 so far at the start of this game. Face-off one back to Agrawal. His shot blocked all the way back. Possible 2-on-1 if Eagan hurries. Shirley gets there first, though. Eliminates the danger. He wheels right through the neutral zone. The one-man breakout. Oh, miscommunication. That's what we're going with here. Short-handed. McMurray kicks it over to Just. Just wheels in his own zone. His best Quinn Hughes imitation. He's got 2-on-2 with Shirley. His pass just out of the reach of Shirley. Shirley with a nifty little move. He's got his brother right at the top of the circles. He sees him. Quick shot. Goalie just gets a leg on it and up over the net. Six minutes, 12 seconds left here in the first period. Still scoreless. Shirley with Bradle and Bourne out there on this power play. Held in by Victor. He throws it hard back in, deflected into the corner. Bradle comes in, gives some chase. Gundy throws it back deep. Eagan tries the other side. Bradle gathers it up in the neutral zone. He wheels. Still with it, gets himself into a shooting spot. That shot deflected wide. Can't keep it in by Gundy. He gets it over, or Victor gets it over to his partner Gundy. He goes back to his partner Victor. His rush is broken up by Eagan. And they eventually clear it in deep. Gundy trying to muscle through people. Gets his pocket picked by Shirley. Goes cross ice to Bradle, who's got some room. Tries to toe drag, then leaves it. Penalty's over. Eagan back at full strength. Just off the bench. No penalty called on that one. That could have been a hook. Tape to tape by Eagan. Tape to tape again by Eagan. Tape, not to tape. Brandt gives his man a rough ride behind the net. Slew foot by Eagan, no call. Comes free to Shirley, leaves it up to Brandt. Just a little too far. That shot deflected just wide. Brandt gathers it up in the near corner, gets it up to Ryder, he sidesteps a check. Gets it over to Sutliff. He tries to go back to his point. He wasn't ready for it. They regroup in their own end. Agrawal behind his net. Leaves it, gets his pocket picked right at the side of the net, and then nobody pressures the guy. Come on. Careless turnover by Eden Prairie right there. Finally, they get it up to Shirley. He activates through the neutral zone, crosses the blue line. Gets ridden off by a defenseman there. Eagan goes D to D, then back around the other way. The old double reverse, but then it's left to Clark, the most dangerous Bantam. He draws the penalty. This is Eden Prairie's 34th game of the season. And Caleb Clark has 49 goals. One of the top scorers in the state of Minnesota. Dumped in by Eagan. Just out of McMurray's reach. Cleared up to Clark, one-on-one. He's just trying to bat it up to himself. Johnson gets to it, throws it down to Just. Just can't get it through to Clark in the slot. Man down for Eagan behind the net. He's up, back up. Gunmanson all the way down deep. This pass broken up, but then the clearing is broken up by Victor, who then gathers it at his own blue line. Pushes it up just out of the reach of Clark. He does gather it though. He's bumped right in on net. 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go here in the first period. I don't know what the game clock is, but we're down to 46 minutes already. So I think we're going to run out of time on this one. Shirley tries to toe drag it through the center. Gundy takes the man, but the puck gets out. They go cross ice to Bradle. Bradle, nice backhand over to Shirley. Shirley muscles through, gets it to Bourne one-handed, but he wasn't quite ready for it. Bradle gathers it up at the top of the circles. Nifty little toe drag to get by the check. Throws it back up to Agrawal. Quick little pass to Shirley. Gets to his brother. Got to get in front of that goalie, not on the side of him.
Get in front of the goalie! Get in front of the goalie!
Agrawal gathers it up. Tries to give it to Shirley. That pass intercepted. Agrawal, nice little move. That could have been an icing if they really wanted to get technical, but they didn't. Bradle first one to it. Comes out to Shirley. He fans on his shot. That could be interference. No call. He gets away with one there maybe. Bourne tips it up to the far blue line. That's going to be all the way down for an icing on Eden Prairie. With 1:17 left here in the period. No Reddington tonight. That's who's missing. Ryder picks it up on the near boards. He's pestered by 90, who loses his stick. Flipped in on a knuckle puck. Held on to by the goalie for the whistle. Eden Prairie going hard to the net. Sutliff throwing a little cross check. Ryder getting a lecture from the goalie, or from the ref. Face-off won by Eden Prairie, then gathered up by Eden Prairie. Uh-oh, here comes Eagan, 2-on-1. They're offsides. Oh, that's offsides. McMurray kicked that rebound just out of the reach of Eagan. Brandt pestered as he comes up the near boards. He's pestered again. But he still gets it back. He tries to go around to the far side. Shirley be looking for the pass. Thrown in on net. McMurray cover it. No, he throws it up. Misses everybody, so here comes Eagan right back in. They got to wait for to clear the zone, though. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, that's thrown in. McMurray just hits it so we don't get a whistle, and we're into the first period.
Ooh, the press box.
Oh yeah. All right, after a physical first period, let's see how the second period shapes off. Eagan wins the draw. Somebody falls down, refs think it's clean.
Shirley gathers it up in the neutral zone. He looks for somebody. Oh, it's past to Clark.
Don't peel out to the corner.
Face-off gathered up by Eagan. Perfect geometry by Shirley to get the pass to Johnson. But they're a step offsides. Face-off pushed forward by Shirley. Bradle's on his way to it. Bourne giving a rough ride, but the puck comes right to Bradle. Held in nicely by Gundy. Victor gets his chance to hold the zone, but it gets past him. That pass just failed to connect.
Nice! That's how you fight for it!
Bradle ridden off into the far boards. Right back into the Eden Prairie zone. Victor's in there for it. He takes a little cross check. Shirley with it, 3-on-2 if they straighten it out. Drop it. Brandt stopped right in the slot. Then he comes back. Pass got to be a little bit stronger. He still got it. Ryder steps onto the ice, comes in hard. He's fighting on the near board. Almost going to pick up a penalty if he keeps it up. Agrawal picks his pocket, throws it tape to Brandt. 2-on-1, they stay on sides. Brandt ridden out of the play nicely. Ryder comes over, delivers a big hit. Eagan 1-on-2. Happy Gilmore takes a shot and just misses the net.
All the jokers in the crowd today.
Happy Gilmore taking that shot.
Face off won by Eagan, back to the point. That shot deflected. Got it up by 5. McMurray flashes the leather.
Fastest glove in the West. Woo!
Eagan comes off the boards with it. McMurray's there to shut down the one-timer from in front. He tries to go the wrong way. Mad scramble in front. Eagan Prairie comes up with it. Funny bounce off the neat leg, but comes right to Clark. He gets it knocked off his stick, comes right to Johnson. He throws it in. Hits a big pile of snow. Just died at the boards. Clark, get your stick down. Agrawal blasted one. Just with it at the dot. His shot deflected just into the corner. And Eagan comes the other way, 1-on-2. Justin Agrawal played catch behind the net. Then they throw it right in front. Just cover it, get the whistle. Good call, McMurray.
Now the defenseman making that pass. Just have to be careful what we say so we don't get anybody banned from YouTube.
Can I see your media passes, please? Oh, Bradel can't get the pass off. Eagan does a nice job getting it up high. Eagan Prairie running around just a little bit. McMurray makes the save somehow. Eagan wins it back to the point. Another shot. McMurray gloves it for the whistle.
I think we're playing the 34-minute hour clock, not the actual game clock now.
Back to the point, back to the point. McMurray kicks it into the corner. Eagan coming out just dominating. But here's Shirley, tips it past the defenseman. He had Bourne in front, can't get it to him. Step up, make that shot. That shot deflected into the corner. Chipped out by Eagan. Victor gets it back to the blue line. Still with it, nice little move. Tries to throw it in front. Where's his help? Come on, get in there and help.
Get there!
Victor doesn't, or Shirley does a nice job coming over to hold that in.
Nice time.
Ooh, that could have been too many men. Agrawal got caught looking the wrong way. Breakaway, goes wide. McMurray gave him nothing to shoot at. Gunmanson picks up a penalty behind the play. 2 minutes for tripping. He's going to go to the box and feel shame. Got a little delay while they picked up some equipment from back behind the net. I don't know if it was a mouth guard or an ear pad or... All right, Eagan Prairie shorthanded for 2 minutes. Shirley, Ryder, Shirley and Agrawal out there. Nice job by Ryder to hold that. Don't get too aggressive, shorthanded. Nice job by Sutliff to bail out his defenseman. But come on, you gotta find the puck, guys. McMurray covers it up on the wraparound attempt. Eagan Prairie being outshot 19-6 right now. Don't play around with it in front. Don't stick handle. Come on. You got to just fire that off the boards. Clark can't get by the defenseman. That would have been dangerous for Eagan, but Shirley got caught getting too aggressive on the penalty kill. Come on. Eagan goes far side. They go back to the near side, back to the point. Nice deflection, but McMurray was equal to the task, and he covers it up for the whistle. So we're almost at the halfway mark of the period. Only 30 minutes of ice time left. With 22 minutes of hockey left, I don't think we're going to get the whole game in. Face-off pushed ahead by Shirley. Thrown back into the corner by Eagan. Back up to the half boards. Right in the skates of Victor, but he can't find it after that. Shirley pulls it off, throws it over to Brado. Just get it deep. Just get it deep. Shirley still battling for it. Finally throws it in deep. 27 seconds left on the penalty. Shirley takes his man down. Pushed ahead. We got a race for it. Shirley going to win that one. Not a whole lot to do with it once he gets to it, though. He's given a rough ride by the little guy. They stay on sides. McMurray equal to that task.
Giving up a lot of blocker on that one.
Penalties over. Both teams back at full strength. Sutliff can't get out there. Tape to Shirley, or Sutliff on the near boards. He throws it in around behind the net. Nobody hustles after it, though. Everybody coasted in on that forecheck. They did the dump part, but nobody went for the chase. You got to go get that puck. Thrown back in by Eden Prairie. Picked up by Brandt. Throws it into the corner for Ryder. Ryder battling with an Eagan player. Put two hands on your stick. Eagan coming the other way, trying to get by Victor. He has a lane, tries to one-handed backhand. McMurray says, not today. Guy wide open in front. Eden Prairie defense just creeping up too high in their own zone. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Brandt waits for it to come to him, and he can't get to it then. Eagan offsides. They do get back onsides, though. Clark with it on the far boards. Fights through one check. I guess they're calling that offsides, even though I thought Eagan brought it in, but oh well. Clark takes a ride or giving a rough ride in front. Throws it in front, nobody's home. Cleared out. Not gonna get down for icing, so we're gonna wave this off. Victor gets to it first. He avoids the check, gets it up to Just. Throws it across to Johnson, a little bit behind him. Man, he comes in with the elbow up all the way. That was an easy call to make. Clark sidesteps the check, turning the wheels on, gets it over to Just. Can't get it back to Clark in the slot. Eagan tries to go the other way. Clark finds the gift. He's taken out in front. Up off the glass, Bourne throws it back in deep. Shirley tries to pick it off right in front. Eagan throws it in deep. They're waving off icing, even though he was definitely behind the red line. I guess close enough is good. What are we doing? Comes out to Shirley. Crosses the blue line all by himself. Brado joins the play late. Brado does get it in deep. Shirley and Bourne both go in. Eagan overskates it. Bourne gets out muscled. All the way down. Murray out to play it. He elects to leave it for Shirley. Cleared out to the center. Brado tips it in. Eagan turns back the other way. 3-on-1. Brilliant by McMurray. Good push to get over there and shut that down. Holy moly, what a goalie.
He gets a triple right there.
Keeps the score scoreless. He's there again. Two minutes, 15 seconds left in the period. Brandt tips it out. He's got Shirley in the slot, but we got a penalty coming on Eagan behind the play. Well, maybe it's going to be on both. All right, Eden Prairie back on their power play. Second one of the game. Eagan wins it back into the corner. Face off won by Eagan. Long shot from the point. Juicy rebound. Still in front. They missed the net again. That's the second time they've had McMurray out of position in this game, and both times they missed. Brandt tries to get it up to Sutliff. Intercepted. Eagan pushing it up on the near boards. Kicked ahead by Pele. Thrown up to Ryder at the blue line. He's caught and taken out. Victor with it in his own zone. Circles back, leaves it for Johnson. Yep, that is Johnson. Defense got caught looking. Nice little check, just enough. Another one, just enough. Just picks it up in his own zone. We got 44 seconds left in the period. Just fires, hits the crossbar. That shot fired just wide. Eden Prairie's in a line change, so not going to hold the zone. Eggerwall bounces it up to Johnson, who throws it right back into the far corner. 30 seconds left in the period. Clark coming in hard, just holds it. Now Shirley holds it. Nobody holds it. 16 seconds left. McMurray puts it up to Agrawal. He finds Clark. can't quite handle the pass. That's all the way down for an icing with 6 seconds, 5.9 seconds to go in the second period.
Take the shot. Take the shot, Caleb. Take the shot. Teddy Townsend all the way, baby.
Oh!
There you go.
End of 2. Shots on goal 27-6 on the scoreboard. 30 by the goalkeeper's family. We got 20 minutes of ice time left.
We did not get a shot that period.
No, we at least one. I think we had one.
No, the only shot we had was a post.
You know what I see? Yeah. They're standing on the boards waiting for the puck instead of taking that one step to cut that guy off and get there. There's been a lot of that tonight.
Similar when we watched you and that in Michigan.
All right, Eden Prairie and Eagan tied 0-0. 19 minutes of ice time left. Penalty boxes are empty to start the period.
Trying to figure out how much time put the third period in. 30-minute third period. 23-minute third period.
Good if you have 19 minutes.
I know, you make it an 8-minute period unless the hour clock's wrong.
Yeah, they might be doing 23-minute runtime then.
Yeah, whatever it is going to be runtime, but the hour clock must be wrong because we started late.
They put 23 on.
We started late, so. Was it? But we started about 5 minutes late. All right, so we're going to go with a 23-minute running time period. Face-off won by Eagan, pressured by Shirley. Wave off the icing, it's going to come right in on McMurray. He pushes it up lazily to Shirley. Shirley gathers up the loose puck. Still with it, fires it off the side of the net.
That counts.
Off the side of the net doesn't count. Eagan breaks the press. Bradle with a nice little shoulder, but got to maintain body position. Eagan coming out strong here at the start of this third period. Murray finds another one in his glove and keeps it for the whistle. Well, I'm not sure. Yes, it is him. Junior Gold goaltending legend, Wilson McMurray in the crowd tonight. Face-off won by Eagan, thrown on net. McMurray stops it. McMurray stops that one through the screen. Sutliff tries to get it off the boards up to Ryder. Finally, they get it out. Brandt almost intercepts the pass. And Eagan comes right back the other way. offsides, so they have to turn back and regroup. Throwing over to Brand on the near boards. He sidesteps the check but loses the puck on the way. Gundy gets a little aggressive. Slew foot by Victor, no call. Brand overskates it on the near boards. Eagan just buzzing right now. Just buzzing all over this Eden Prairie team. McMurray makes another save. Clark fans on the centering attempt. Just backhands it, hits Clark right in the face. Nice hustle by Just on that. Come back and break that up. Shirley goes off the board to just too far. Prairie looks, that's offsides.
Flash in the glove! I know, there's three of them.
At least two, I think maybe.
Yeah.
Breda with it on the near boards, kicks it up to himself. And Eagan comes right back the other way. Shirley up the near boards. This pass left for nobody there. And Shirley comes up the near boards fighting through checks. Kicks it back up, still can't get it to himself. They came in on a big line that time. Brito with it, top of the circles, fired just wide. And their goalie covers it up for the whistle. Ryder wins the draw back to Brand, who fucking scores! Ah, Micah Ruzioni. Brant scores off the face-off win by Ryder. Face-off won by Eagan. They go right through and even it up. Eden Prairie defense just looked like cones on that one. Come on, defense! Hopefully that doesn't open up some floodgates here. Man, McMurray gets a blocker on that one. Just fights through the slash. Make that pass. That was offsides. They just let him skate right through the zone, back to the point, right in front. McMurray deflects it just wide. Out to Potts here at the near point. His shot fired in. Just bodies all over in front of the net. Just gathers it up. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Pass right between everybody, and they're offsides. Face off finally gathered up by Eagan. They throw it back here onto the near side. 10 minutes left. Shirley holds the zone. Held in by Agrawal. He throws it back to Shirley, who tips it in front, but nobody's home. They throw it all the way down. They wave off the icing. McMurray comes out to play it. Throws it in front to Shirley. Tries to stretch pass, it's broken up. They come back the other way. McMurray equal to the task. His 37th or 8th shot of the game here. Agrawal pinned up to the boards. Shirley reverses it. His pass intercepted, and they find the back of the net. Perfect example why you don't try the pass up the middle, boys. And both of Eden Prairie's forwards were in the center of the ice. Eden Prairie finds themselves down a goal now after being completely outplayed in this game. Eden Prairie held into the game by McMurray, who's made 38 saves so far tonight. And Sutliff picks up a penalty behind the play. 2 minutes for roughing, so that'll stop that rush. Face-off won by Eagan. Back to the point. McMurray gets his leg over there. Holy cow. McMurray is on fire tonight. Face-off won again by Eagan. Back to the point. He dances.
Cover everything, Reed! Cover everything!
Clark out there with Just on this penalty kill. Face-off won by Eagan again. That shot fired just wide. Just picks it up on the near boards. He gets it out, skips through the stick of 17. Clark gets there first, throws it lazily on net, covered up by the goalie for the whistle. Just over 6 minutes left here in the third period. Face-off one back. But then gathered up by Eden Prairie finally. Just with it behind the net. He's given a ride, no call. Oh, there is a call. Very late call. Oh, that was a late call. He thought about that for a few seconds.
Oh no, we
He thought about that for a second. All right, as soon as the puck drops, Eden Prairie's back at full strength. So they'll have a minute 40 power play. Face off one back. Fired on net. Off the back of the net. On the back of the net, we get the whistle. We got 5 minutes of ice time left. McMurray still in the net. Let that go. Gets it over to Gundy on the point. His shot almost gets through the arm of the goalie there. That almost squeaked through. He reached out too far for it and came on the inside. All right, we're under 5 minutes to go here. Clark overskates the puck, but then comes back to it. Shirley with it, can't find the handle. Gundy throws it over to the far boards. Just gets to it, throws it into the corner. Two guys on the puck! There's no forecheck. They're on the power play, and everybody's sitting back. That would have been icing! Sutliff with it. He finds Just on the near boards. Just shot, deflected in on net. Goalie rings it into the corner. Held in by Gundy momentarily. 2-on-1. They get by Agrawal, throws it too hard in front. And Shirley goes hard into the net. Apparently we're going to let that play on. McMurray put the net back on his posts. Shirley with it on the near boards, throws it in to the right of the goalie. Held in by Shirley. And they're offsides. With 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Both teams at full strength.
You got the shot? I got 44, but I don't know if
Goalie's family has counted 42 saves today. Ryder tries to throw it in front, denied by Eagan. Rado with the forecheck. Eagan comes away with it anyway. Throws it up to Agrawal. He's hauled down. They're getting that call. Delay penalty! Delay penalty! All right, so we're going to have 2 minutes. Well, they put that penalty up right away, so they're going to be 10 seconds in the penalty before they even drop the puck. Line it up, boys! Line it up! Bury the puck! Empty net for Eden Prairie. Big shot off the face-off. Cleared all the way down on the rebound. Is it going to get there for icing? They wave it off. That pass misses everybody for an icing. Make the short pass! McMurray back in the nets now with 1:30 to go. Face-off won by Eden Prairie. Gathered up by Victor. He gets it to Clark. Clark leaves it over for Just on the far boards. He's ridden in hard. And then it skips by Victor. Gets it over to Bradle on the near boards. Stay on sides, crosses the blue line. He's poked off his check, but he stays with it. Comes to Shirley, who just tipped in by Clark. 50 seconds to go. Shirley trying to hold the zone. He does momentarily. Bradle with it. He fires a knuckler in and held on to by the goalie. 30 seconds left. So we basically got one whistle or one face-off and then maybe about 10, 15 seconds once they drop this puck. And Egan's got a guy coming out of the box. Shot blocked by Shirley as it was on the way. Held by Victor on the far boards. In but not in deep. Finally gets poked loose by Shirley. He's still fighting for it. 4 seconds left, and that's going to end this game. Way too much standing around by Eden Prairie tonight. Too much coasting on forechecks. McMurray stopped 42 shots out of the 44 to keep this game 2-1. We'll see everybody tomorrow night at 4 o'clock for a district game against number 1 Prairie Lake Navy tomorrow. See everybody tomorrow.